Hello, singing friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Miki here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. I am filming this video on the evening of January 6th, which was supposed to be the formality of the counting of the Electoral College votes. And instead, we had armed protesters invade the Capitol building. And of course, this is something that is very alarming and I'm very shaken by it. And I always feel like there are two sides to my thought process when I film a video when something like this occurs, because obviously I think that there's a great value to art in society and we should have escapism and entertainment even at times like this, but it also puts everything in perspective and makes extraneous things seem a little bit frivolous when you're wondering if civil war is about to break out in your country. So wherever you are watching this from, I hope that you are safe and well and taking care of yourself physically and mentally and all of that. And I'm going to do my best to be present here with you today, although my thoughts are very scattered and pulled in a lot of different directions today. So this reaction was a video request from my patron. Every time I say request, I have trouble saying it. I'm like, what quest? It's a hard word for me to say, guys, okay? Just bear with me. This was a request from my patron, Angel Solis, and this is an Angelina song, an Angelina Jordan song. This is a performance of It's a Man's World from 2018. So let's dive right in. I can already see that she looks so adorable in this video, and this was not that long ago. This was only 3 years ago, since it's just the beginning of 2021 now. And one of my viewers informed me that it's Angelina's birthday soon, so I want to say happy birthday to her. And it's just so funny to see her as this statuesque, beautiful, towering woman now, 3 years after this video was shot, since I can see she still looks very much like a little girl. So I'm very excited to hear it. Let's listen to what the barefoot princess is up to and try to distract ourselves from what is going on in the Capitol right now. Here we go. Pause at a moment there just so I don't get flagged. Wow, I mean, what a powerful opening. I loved the way those clarinets came in and they had all of that dissonance and all these notes playing at once, and then she comes in with that really strong belt. You know, most of her performances, there's a lot of delicacy and you don't often get to hear that power in her belt, and here you really hear that powerful voice right from that first note. I also really like the brightness in her voice, especially in this earlier song where her voice hasn't fully matured and deepened yet. You know, a lot of times you'll hear, if somebody were to belt, "This is a man's world," more from like the bottom with lower resonance. It's much more like bass heavy and fat sounding. And she has more of this tilted forward sound that's a little bit more twangy, right? This is a man's world. It's a little bit more pingy, you know, it has more brightness to it. And I really, really like that about her voice. It's very unique to her and it's just so beautiful and it's powerful without being too strident. It's a really nice sound. Was a really impressive performance. I love the way she plays back and forth with the soloists, right? Where she kind of like does a little stab with her voice, like, wah! And then the soloist will go like, bap, you know, and then she does, wah! And they go, bap. It's nice to kind of like hear that conversation happening. And I love when she had those long sustains, right? And when she would kind of like pulse with her voice, that kind of thing, where she's kind of like giving it like a little gas, you know, and then she'll do like a riff, and she had some really powerful riffs that resolved into more of like a breathy kind of delicate sound. So she was showing that complete dynamic range. But I just love how free she is and how creative. I love the conversation between her and the instrumentalists. I love her whole stage presence. I love seeing her barefoot and with the flowers in her hair and how she's such a little girl, but she's so confident. And then when she stops singing, she suddenly becomes like this little demure, like shy little girl again, you know, but when she's singing, it's like, oh my God, her voice is so big and so powerful. I loved hearing that belt right from the beginning and the brightness of her voice, that kind of like old-timey jazzy flavor that's very unique to her. So all of those things came together really, really beautifully. I loved this performance. It's only 3 minutes long and it was so good from beginning to end. So I thought it was a real treat. It definitely took my mind off of what's going on in the world right now. So thank you for recommending this, Angel, and I hope that you enjoyed my reaction, and I will see you guys here next time, provided that the world doesn't melt. 2021 started off really well, you guys. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Happy singing.